Good morning, this is Liji and today's topic is components of a map. Every map has certain features that help us to interpret it easily. These are known as components of a map or essential features of a map. They are title, direction, scale, grid, key or legends, symbols and color. Let us go in detail. The first one is title. The title gives us information we will get from the map. For example, if the title of the map is India Political, it will show boundaries of the states and their capital. On the other hand, India Physical will give you information about mountain ranges, hills, rivers, etc. in India. So the title gives us information of what we will receive from the map. Direction. There are 4 cardinal directions: north, south, east and west. On the map, there is an arrow that points towards the north and is represented by the letter N. Navigators use a magnetic compass to find direction. The needle in the compass always points to the north-south direction. In between these cardinal directions, there are 4 intermediate directions, namely northeast, northwest, southeast and southwest. Scale. The actual scale of any place is too huge to be shown on a map. Thus, it is graphically reduced on the basis of scale to fit in the map. Scale can be defined as the ratio between the distance on a map and the actual distance on the ground. For example, the distance between your home and market is 10 kilometers. Then the distance can be shown on the map in 2 centimeter. Thus, the scale to this map will be 1 centimeter is equal to 5 kilometers. Thus, it means that 1 centimeter on the map represents 5 kilometer on the ground. The fourth one is grid. Parallels of latitudes and meridians of longitudes are measured in degrees. These are fixed reference points to locate any place by finding the point of intersection of the parallel and the meridian. Key or a legend. It is difficult to show features such as railways, bridges, settlements, etc. on a map. These features are depicted through specific symbols and signs. The legend or an index helps to read the signs and symbols on the map. Legends are always placed at the bottom of the page with correct explanation. The next component of map is symbols. Features such as settlement, railway lines, vegetation, bridges, etc. are depicted by using certain letters, symbols and colors. These symbols and letters are accepted worldwide and are known as conventional symbols. 2 different people at 2 different places on the earth will be comprehended the same map in a similar fashion with which these symbols and letters are used. The next one is colors. Different colors are used to indicate specific features. For example, shades of blue shows water bodies, shades of green shows plains, forest, grassland, black shows roads and railways, buildings, etc. Shadows of yellow shows deserts, shadows of brown highlights the mountain and mountain ranges. Shades of purple also shows the snow caps of the mountain. Shades of red shows cities. These are the 5 conventional signs of a map. Now, what is a sketch? A sketch is a rough, freehand drawing based on one's observation and memory. It is a map drawn without a scale and any conventional symbols. Sketches are less detailed maps where direction and distances are not represented accurately. What is a plan? Plan gives an idea of any place when viewed from above. Plans are always drawn to scale, and so it helps us to know the actual distance and direction of places and objects included in the plan. Architects and town planners make use of these plans. Plans can be referred to as a detailed drawing of a small area onto a large scale. So now let us revise what is a map, what is a sketch, and what is a plan. A map covers a large area. Maps are usually drawn to small scale. Maps cannot show many details. What is a sketch? Sketch may cover a small or a large area. Sketch is not drawn to a scale. A sketch can only show necessary details. What is a plan? It covers a small area. Plans are drawn to a large scale, and it shows minute details accurately. Thank you.